So I am, first of all, very truly honored to have been chosen by my peers to address the graduating class of the Cause Cohort 2019. Thank you guys. What an experience it was, right? I try not to be partial, but I have to admit, I think our class is the best one yet. We have such a diverse group of people that came together in order to learn not just how to advocate for our APA community, but how to advocate together, helping bring awareness, acceptance, and change. We learn how to take advantage of each of our strengths and learn how to accept each of our weaknesses and really learn to help each other to accept and work on those weaknesses. Prior to coming to Cause, I was in the midst of trying to figure out how to move my community of Taft forward as a physician. After long years in medical school, my training I found was so focused on healthcare that I neglected other aspects of what truly drives a community. After voicing this concern, I was approached about the Leadership Institute, and I was very excited for the opportunity to learn about aspects outside of healthcare. I came in feeling a little like the odd duck in the room, but I was quickly welcomed into a family by you all. I experienced a whole new world in regards to becoming a diverse civic leader, and it opened my eyes to my Asian community. In these 6 months, we were able to interact with some amazing movers and shakers, and I find it hard to find a favorite one, as each one was so unique and insightful. We not only learned about fundraising and organizing, but we were challenged to create a project to display it. It was challenging, but we all pulled together and learned how to effectively collaborate. So congratulations on the fundraising efforts this year, guys. After joining Cause, I discovered that it doesn't take very much to cause change. One person with a vision is all it takes if they learn to empower people to share that vision. The empowerment from Cause helped me to connect with my community of Taft in ways I would have never imagined, as I am now working with the school board, the Rotary, and the homeless shelter. I think we are in an era where there are a lot of voices, but very few leaders that lead by example. I'm actually reminded of a scene from one of my favorite movies in 3rd grade, Glory. In it, Matthew Broderick dismounts his horse and decides to fight alongside his troops, which invoked a powerful passion amongst his troops to see their leader join them in their struggles. Then he picks up the US flag and he decides to charge the infantry with this incredible empowerment, and he was ultimately shot to his death. That empowerment that you saw within the troops when they saw their leader die for a cause that they were all sharing invoked this incredible move amongst his troops to pick up that flag and to continue fighting for this incredible power of freedom. As a 3rd grader, I remember that sending an everlasting message to me about invoking passions and empowering others by being a leader that led by example. In my opinion, empowering others is one of the most effective tools of being an effective leader. I want to encourage each of you to hold on to your passions, nurture them, visit with them often, and most importantly, remember that life was not created to be easy. We will have many challenges, defeats, fears, and successes, But what will determine our success is our courage to face all and to never forget your passion or our roots. The biggest message I have learned these past few months from Cause is that I am Asian. And I am very proud to be an Asian American. Cause has taught me that if we learn to unite and empower each other, we can empower so many that have yet to realize that they too are Asian American. My hope for the APA community is that we learn to unite and make our presence known and have a seat at every table. There should be no discussion at any table without people thinking, wait, where is the APA representative? And in the wise words of Charlie Wu, not just having a seat at the table, but owning that table and creating that menu at that table. The APA community's biggest weakness is the failure to unite. And I hope that everyone in this room recognizes that and uses that to help break down barriers and fears that others may have. And like Matthew Broderick and Glory, help lead people by example and empower them to want to follow. One of our largest issues in America today, for me, is access to quality health care and the health disparities created by an ineffective and inefficient system, especially for the overlooked APA community. Healthcare is not difficult. If countries like Ecuador can take themselves from one of the worst healthcare systems to the top 10, why is America still struggling? We must work together to make healthcare universal for all. The picture of America today is sadly riddled with increasing homelessness, deteriorating mental health, increasing suicide and overdoses, skyrocketing maternal and neonatal mortality, and decreasing access to health care. People are finding it hard to just feel happy, therefore turning to drugs to find a false sense of happiness. I think we can all agree in this room that access to health care is a must for basic human survival, therefore a basic human right. We can see what happens to countries when healthcare is not viewed as a priority. Especially for the APA community, we need to break down the statistics and understand the barriers to healthcare, whether it be language barriers, cultural incompetency, or basic lack of knowledge. I know that access to quality healthcare has and is an issue for the APA community. I plan to use the knowledge I have learned to make a bigger impact on healthcare for all, in addition to aiding me moving my APA community forward. Thank you, Cause, Charlie Wu, Kim, Adam, Audrey, Justine, everyone that met with us one Saturday every month to try to get us to come together and understand our roots. Thank you for the amazing opportunity to connect with all of these wonderful people in the room today. I am excited to see the future of everyone in this cohort. Everyone has such amazing and passionate stories, and my favorite part was learning about all of your stories. I want to challenge everyone to stay connected. Please don't forget me. Don't forget me when you're out there making your marks on history. I cherish each and everyone's friendship in this room. Thank you for being a friend and for being a mover and shaker for the APA community. So let's shake it up, guys.